Hello, a good Thursday evening, everybody.
Hey, hey.
Welcome. 2 cups flour, 1 cup milk, 17 cups of sugar,
Ooh,
and a cup of salt. It's Doug, actually. How you doing, Doug?
sounds.
Salty and sweet.
That's sounds doughy, but
Little
delicious.
doughy, little salty, little sweet. How's
Little
it going? Hey, Bia.
hey, Bia, little husky boy.
Ooh, what you got in that little fancy cup there?
Um, dark chocolate tequila.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that sounds delicious. Is it?
it's a delight. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a lot of tequila. You're just getting fucking smashed.
It is only Thursday. You're right.
Well,
Hey,
here's
Bia,
the
what's
thing.
going on?
It is Rowie! Did
Rowie!
we miss you? Absolutely, we missed you, friend.
We
Welcome back.
thank you back. Thank you back. Thank you
10
for coming
months
back.
subscribe. Thank you back also.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you front. Thank you side, left side, and right side.
Thank you, India. What was the rest of that song? She had a lot of thank yous.
Yeah. It was Alanis Morissette, yeah?
Yeah, yeah, and she was thankful for a lot of things.
Yeah. You know what I'm thankful for?
Doug, actually.
Food!
That's the actual honest answer, yes.
How's everybody doing? How you doing, Rowie? How's the new job?
Yeah.
You're sick. How? What kind of sick are you? Do you have the COVID, Rowie? I might have the COVID. I had a sore throat and a cough this morning. My neighbor with COVID came over to show me his test.
I love this story.
He's like, "Look, this one's negative and this one's positive." I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing here? Get out of here."
You're not supposed to be here.
You're not supposed to be here. Stomach virus. Oh, that's not good. I mean, good for us, not good for you. I hope you feel better soon.
Oh, I don't. Passing out isn't. Well, I don't mind passing out, but.
What? Yeah, you do.
Oh, you know what, Shane? Are you gonna have your lake hockey projector system up for a while, like while the finals are going on? Because I'd like to come out and check it out sometime.
Yeah, so I got to talk to my neighbor. The projector is his.
Is
But
this
man,
the neighbor with
what
COVID?
if... No.
Oh,
It's my neighbor
I
Danny.
have two projectors. Not that you need two.
I
But
gotta
I
tell
have...
you, that was the bee's knees.
Yeah, it's great, eh? It looked
Well,
awesome.
there's a game Saturday, Doug. Oh,
Rain.
I should find out if I have the COVID also.
Yeah, and it's supposed to rain like crazy.
On Saturday? Really?
All weekend.
Yes,
Friday to-
Rowie. Come, get over here.
Yeah,
Get to
totally.
Canada.
Yeah.
You got places to stay, places to hang out. You got Manuka honey to bring with you. You know?
Yes. That would be amazing.
But yes, Doug, I think that if we can, I would be up for doing that any night that it's nice out, basically. All the games start at 9 for the Stanley Cup
Yeah, I noticed.
finals, so that's good. That's maximizing viewership. That's what that is.
Yes, exactly.
The schedule's interesting. There's like an odd number of days between each game. It's very weird.
Yeah, it is. It's not like every other night. It's a bit odd.
Yeah, like so it was last night and Saturday, and that's I think the biggest gap. And I think it switches between 3 and 2 nights off every time.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, happy birthday, Rowie's mom.
Happy birthday, Roey's mom. What's your mom's
She
name?
has a great birthday. Yeah, what is your mom's name? Ooh, soup from Bia to Rowie. How you doing, Bia?
Yeah, Bio, how have you been? I
Really
feel like
enjoyed your stream the other night, Bia, or the other day. It was in German, and I'm learning German, so it was really nice to be able to like. I caught some words, and I'm like, oh, they. She said birthday. She said excuse me. She said like catching words here and there, and then I was trying to read chat and trying to keep up. It was very difficult to keep up, but I think it's really good exercise for my brain just to like hear the words spoken and be like catching words here and there. Growing up in Canada, because there's so much French around, even though I never really learned French, I still have some French because of the immersion, right? That you get chucked
Yeah.
into. Like, for example, do you know the word for ham, Doug?
Jambon?
Jambon. Absolutely. That's ham.
Mm-hmm.
You know the other words I know? Croissant. Croissant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's it? That's all you know right now?
I also
I've told
know
you,
a lot
you
of the
know my favorite French
kitchen
word.
words. Pamplemousse.
It's close. You don't recall? I thought we talked about this before, but maybe we haven't.
It's the word for hippopotamus, but I can't remember what it is.
That's right. You do remember.
What's the word?
Hippopotame.
Hippopotam. That's it.
Yes,
I
it's a
knew it
great
was
word.
hippopotamus, but and pamplemousse is close, right? Like
It
that's,
is, yeah. It feels
yeah.
very aligned.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh no, you don't have to talk proper German, Bia. You have to talk as if you're talking to a 5-year-old or a 3-year-old who doesn't know any German, and you got to slow it down. But it was cool because it's like, oh, Geburtstag. I know that word. I don't know if you said birthday or not, but I do know that word. So.
Cool. Sounds like you're learning.
Rowie asks a very important question. Since I'm here, have you guys been watching The Boys?
Yes.
Yes. Indeed.
There'll be a new one tonight at midnight.
That's right. I got to say, Doug and I have talked a little bit about this. My current opinion is this is so far the best season.
Mm-hmm.
The depth of character, because we know them already, the way that they're kind of like getting into it seems really good. How are you finding the season so far, Doug?
Oh, I quite like it. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I really like the story arc with Homelander.
Yeah.
It was interesting to get the backstory of Black Noir as well. I thought that was kind of cool. Also, I'm intrigued what Queen Maeve is doing. But I feel like I want her to be more involved, maybe. I'd like to see more of what she's up to. I know they're using the Deep as more comedic relief. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure I'm not jiving with it. And also kind of what they're doing with A-Train is a bit, I don't know. I guess they don't know what to do with him. Maybe that's the thing.
So as far as the Deep is concerned, I really do think that it's almost a play on the fact that whatever the Aquaman type character is in any of the universes, they're always the joke. So I think they're kind of like playing that up on purpose.
Agreed. Yeah, I just oh yeah,
and I agree
the
with
Deep's
the
wife
Queen
is totally
Maeve
suspicious.
stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely, because she's part of that old church dilly.
Yeah.
I agree with the Queen Maeve stuff. I think that's a sleeper, right? Just
yeah,
like
I just
it
hope
was
they
in
don't.
Season 2.
I just
She
hope
was
they
a
don't
sleeper
just.
in Season 2.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead.
guess I just don't really. I I just don't want her to be like the star of the last episode. I'd kind of like her more involved earlier.
Right. Try and play it out a little bit.
Maybe, yeah.
It'll be interesting to see. I mean, I think her and Starlight playing the working an angle against Homelander makes a lot of sense, and I think you're right. Like, as long as they play that angle a little bit, that'll be good. I liked the and spoilers. I liked the whole slip up of telling A-Train.
Yeah, which didn't work out.
Oh, backfired huge, and because that guy's a dummy.
Yeah, but they needed new characters to be dummies, I think.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I cannot get enough of
Butcher. You love him.
Butcher's acting. It's just he's so good in that role. He fits that role. Same with Homelander. They're like nailing the role.
Yeah.
And the look and the role, like, it's all coming together perfectly. And I don't think it works for everybody else in it. Like, I don't think everybody's fitting their role perfectly, but those two are fitting their roles perfectly.
I really like Huey this year.
Yeah, you didn't like him before. I think
no,
that's
I didn't.
Part of it. I always liked him.
Yeah.
You don't really remember anything about the church? I rewatched the second season before I started season 3 because I am notoriously bad at remembering things. So I like to rewatch leading in to get that whole, and also to get the momentum, right? I hate that they're trickling them out. I just want the whole thing at one time.
You just want a Sunday just to get through it. I get it.
You skip a lot of dialogue. Yeah, I do want a Sunday to get through it. Just like, but if I want to watch 3 episodes before I go to bed, I want to watch 3 episodes. I don't want to watch one and then, like, have to worry about what am I going to watch now.
Well, I've been watching a little Ms. Marvel since that came out. Episode 2.
Oh, how is it?
It's exactly what I would have expected, so I would say it's good. Yeah.
Okay, so what were you expecting?
I would say it's more as intended, aimed at
teens.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's okay,
but
though.
It is, because they bring in other characters and talk about other characters that you don't have to be a tween to appreciate or whatever.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say the other thing I'm watching is Obi-Wan.
Oh, yeah, I did want to talk about that too.
Okay.
Before we get there, though, Bia's saying the same with her. She decides to wait until the episodes of the new seasons are out so that she can binge them. And
Yeah.
I will do that for a lot of shows. It's so hard now because with some of these popular with my friends shows,
Yeah.
is that if you get together with more than 2 people, they start, like we are now, talking about specifics, and it's like you can be like, oh, just hold back on the latest episode, but you can't be like, hey, don't talk about this at all, get out of here, we're not friends anymore, because people don't like that apparently.
No, you tried that before.
Yeah.
Backfire.
Be a good name for a superhero. Backfire. Everything they
Look
try
out.
and do just backfires.
Yeah, that's kind of great.
They're actually a villain, but they're a hero because everything they do backfires. And it's like,
Mm-hmm. It may be just the right time or something too.
oh, TikTok, yeah, it spoils all of it. Bia says the thing she likes most about Miss Marvel is the main actress is a hardliner Marvel fan. Oh, that's
Yeah, yeah, it's really cool. I saw kind of the backstory or whatever they were showing. So yeah, I like that as well.
Yeah, so the Obi-Wans.
Yeah.
Um, I gotta say, I genuinely like most of it. I have some big issues with parts of it.
Mm-hmm. Tell me.
No, you tell me what you think of it and how you feel about it. And then we'll dig into the reasons or issues that I have with it.
Okay. It's perfectly rational. I'm digging, as we talked about this before. I'm digging Leia. I think they casted that kid really well. She's doing a great
Oh
job.
my god! And she's like as a she's gonna be a star, man, because her acting right now is great, and it works perfectly for that character.
Yeah, and what I like about it, it's making the first time you see Leia in A New Hope not be as freaked out as you would expect. Because if you play it back, she's pretty calm about it, and you're like, oh, she's been through this before. That's why.
Yeah. They play that attitude all through the first three: New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, right? Like she's got that attitude.
Spicy.
And so they gave her that attitude as a kid, and I like it because, yeah, it makes sense. And this kid is playing it perfectly. I saw some things online where people weren't happy with her, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
Really?
Yeah.
What was the issue?
I don't know. People are like, she wouldn't be like that as a kid, and I'm like, you're wrong, man. So I don't know if they were complaining about the writing or the way the kid was acting or whatever, but it just like, I don't know. I don't agree. I agree with you. I think that that's a great casting job, and I think that the writing for her is really good.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, so go on.
I like Ewan McGregor in it. I think he's great. I like that they got. I assume it's James Earl Jones back as the voice of Vader, but I don't know. Is he still alive?
I think he's dead.
He's
still
alive.
alive. He's 91.
Is he doing the voice, or they just found like a way to?
I don't. Yeah, they probably AI'd it, right?
I would imagine, yeah. Just to keep that tone. You wouldn't keep that tone as a 90-something-year-old.
No, and it almost seems younger too. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
it seems Vaderish but younger. Let me look it up here. He did. He did return as the voice.
Oh, really? That's cool.
That is I'm loving that. That's amazing. That's great.
Yeah.
I love it. So yeah, okay. I wonder if they did anything post-processing wise, because he does sound younger, doesn't he? Maybe that's just what happens when you turn 90.
Yeah, or maybe that's exactly what you're saying, though. That's what is happening. They just took his voice as best he can deliver it and then did what they wanted with it.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I am liking the Vader stuff in it.
Yeah, agreed. I like that. I'm not sure how I feel about this Grand Inquisitor kind of scheme, but it's fine. I guess you got to have some thing.
What's interesting about that, so the Grand Inquisitor is to hunt down all the Jedis to kill them. Obviously, this rough around the edges Grand Inquisitor lady has
third sister
is a Jedi,
yeah,
right? Like, she's got the powers and a lightsaber. So it's a little bit confusing. I guess Sith in training, Is she hiding? So what I can't figure out is she hiding her powers from the other Grand Inquisitors, or is she using them openly? Because it seems like every time she's using them, it's just her. She's there. She's using them to get ahead, kind of thing.
Oh, I hadn't picked up on that.
Her killing the other Inquisitor guy.
Mm-hmm.
I liked that kind of like she's not of the status that would normally be Vader's right hand,
Right.
but she's good at what she does, and then manipulative enough and ambitious enough to kill, her counterparts or whatever. And the one guy that's left above her seems kind of impotent, like he doesn't do anything. He just kind of like complains about things and tell her she shouldn't do things, and like obviously he's not going to win that battle. And I wonder if so I wonder how that's going to play out. I think it's the whole Grand Inquisitor thing's going to be short-lived, but I think she's going to end up an apprentice of Vader, and we'll see how that plays out. That's what I think anyway.
Cool. You'll see.
Have you guys noticed that the series is extremely referral? Every episode of the series equals a bit the movies. I noticed it a bit, but didn't get how much. It's because of what watched a German critique about it. Yeah, so they're covering a ton of stuff from the backstories. Your boyfriend doesn't like her either, Leia? Really? Yeah, she's great. Yeah, there's a ton of backstory in there, and I'm not sure like where it evens out, but this is all before A New Hope, right?
Oh yeah, she's only 10.
So this is after the first. It's between the first 3 and A New Hope.
Correct.
Yeah. So here's the things I have issues with.
Okay.
They make Obi-Wan seem dumb.
And they keep going on about how old he is. And I don't think that he is that old at that stage. They almost talk about him like he's supposed to be like in A New Hope.
Yeah, which would be his mid-60s.
Yeah.
He looks about 46 there.
Right, which maybe is an old man. I don't know. One would hope not.
It's not, Doug, because it's as old as I am, and I'm not an old man.
It's true.
I'm a young man.
It's true.
A very good-looking young man.
It's true.
Yeah, it's interesting. The whole I don't like the way that they're writing Obi-Wan. He seems like a broken man, and I get that he was sort of broken by the Anakin stuff and having to, almost kill him or whatever. Or, as far as he was concerned, kill him. But like they make him stupid. Like him and Leia are on that barge on the back of that truck or whatever.
Yeah.
With the stormtroopers, and he calls her by her name.
Yeah, I know. But then it also made me wonder, like, maybe he was dumb. Like, never, he never kind of did anything well. And he wasn't. It's not like he was like a big fighter or anything.
No, but he was. He was to teach the one with the most promise.
Yeah.
He was the Jedi to mentor the up and coming one that people are like, this is the one that's going to reunite all of the Jedis. Like, and they gave him to Obi-Wan. So then they gave him to the stupidest one. I don't see that. Like there's a continuity issue there.
Yeah.
You know, they could have played that. He didn't need to call her by the wrong name because that just made him seem so dumb. And I'm just like, ugh. Kind
Yeah.
of seemed like lazy writing. Like they could have, I don't know, man. Like use the droid as a recognition tool, or use the fact that he friggin' looks like a Jedi with a hood on. Yeah, I don't know, anything. Like it
Yeah.
just
No, it's
seemed,
true.
yeah. So I agree, Bia. They make him look like a broken man who isn't believing in himself. Sure. But that, like, him calling her by the wrong name is a dumb move. Don't care how broken you are. You're on the run.
A lamb.
Like, you're on the lamb. I don't see how that can be viewed any other way but him being dumb. Or absent-minded, but
or out of practice. I don't
even
know.
still, I don't know. Even still, it's like as a tool or as a device, it just seems like lazy writing. And there was a couple other moments where I'm like, he wouldn't do that. I don't know. So that's my biggest issue with it right now is that I get the whole he doesn't believe in himself thing and he's broken. But
Yeah.
I find that the writing is playing it too much to him not being intelligent enough to understand these things, which I don't think is right. I think they can play the broken man without giving him, you know, stupid thoughts and lines and actions. Like his actions can be derived from him being broken. That's fine, but they seem like they're deriving it from him actually being not intelligent about how to do things.
Right.
I'm loving Vader though. It's cool.
Yeah.
That little fight they had there, that's him being a broken man. Him not having the confidence to fight back correctly. That's great. Like that. That was an awesome scene.
Yeah, I would agree. I thought I like learning more of the backstory of Vader.
Yeah, and I think you called this last week, Doug. You're like, this is going to be more a Vader story than it is an Obi-Wan story.
I wonder, just based off the previews.
Are these the single ladies, Doug?
All the single ladies. Was someone asking?
With that one?
Yeah.
Well, no, it's softball. I was asking.
How's that for a slide into second?
All right. Well, we're disagreeing, Bia. I'll fight you. Let's fight.
So fighty tonight. What's going on?
Okay, I'll tell you what's going on.
Yeah, tell me what's going on.
There's a lot of news, and so we're gonna move off of this stuff. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
I'm just kidding, B. I won't fight you. Yeah, I think you're right. Here we go. George Clooney, love for you. So as you know, the Stanley Cup playoffs are on, and it's the finals, and we watched Tampa get in the finals here outside. Fantastic. Looking forward to all this. So they're talking about. So for some context here, in Canada, there's a show, a hockey show that we have known since we were kids called Hockey Night in Canada. It is. It's changed a little bit over the years. The theme song from our childhood, I still remember. You still remember it too, obviously. He does, right there. That's it. That's telling me he does. So they're talking a lot about things really changing next year, and I think the big thing is that the rumor is that Ron McLean is retiring, or at least not doing Hockey Night in Canada anymore.
Okay.
So my question, Doug, is who would you have hosting Hockey Night in Canada if Ron McLean leaves? And before you say anything, I will say that it's Kevin BX's birthday today.
How old is Kevin? Is he 42?
Let's see. Oh, let's see.
He looks 42.
Oh my goodness. I think he might have nailed it on the head. Let's see. I'm trying to do the math and also look it up at the same time. I need to pick one. Look it up or do the math. Oh my goodness. He's 41.
Okay.
What did you say?
42.
Yeah, he's 41.
I'm consistent. Consistently
If anything,
wrong.
you're consistent. It's great. Anyway, yeah. So it's his birthday, but who would you pick?
Does it have to be someone who's currently on the show?
No, but no, it doesn't.
Okay.
Let's do two. Let's do two things. Pick the guy that you think would host the best, and then let's pick from the current situation, because you know for a fact they're going to pick from the current situation. They're not going to bring in somebody cold.
Okay, well, if I'm picking from the current situation, I think they're going to give it to the other guy that hosts. I don't remember his name. He's bald. Always wears a blue suit. Really smiley.
Yeah. Adam. What's his face?
Yeah, I can't remember his name, but I think he's good for that. Doesn't have the same name, but it gives him an opportunity to make a name.
So you don't think they would give it to like Elliot or, not that Elliot would be good.
You can't give it to Kelly.
Well, yeah. I mean, David Amber. That's who you're thinking of, right? David
Exactly.
Amber.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah. I think he would be great, David Amber. I think honestly, I think that would be the best choice out of the bunch.
Yeah.
Well, only because Scott Oak isn't around anymore.
Is he gone, or is he just?
No, I just don't think that he would ever take that. I don't think he doesn't do like he's a every once in a while on hockey.
He's international,
in Canada,
but he's more international, isn't he?
Yeah. So Scott Oak does a lot of the Olympic stuff, right? And he fits that role in other he does exactly that thing in other bits of CBC sports. So I could see him doing really well, but yeah, but he's not on enough. He's on the way out. So even if he did do it, it would only be a couple of years. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I think David Amber. So that's your pick from internal, and I think that's mine too.
Okay.
What about externally? You had some ideas, I think.
I think I need some help. You want to know? I have it. It's Lisa Laflamme.
Lisa Laflamme.
From CTV News. She's a news anchor.
I don't know if I know her. How do you spell her last name?
Laflamme. Laflamme.
Oh, I do know her. Of course I know her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would be super interesting. You know who would be upset about that?
Don Cherry.
The Neck.
Who's the Neck? Who did you say?
Who's the Neck?
I didn't. Maybe I didn't hear you properly. Who did you say?
Hey, Hart, how you doing?
Hey, Harte.
You have an interview tomorrow? Good luck on your interview.
Yes,
Boom,
all the
boom.
best.
I think you're going to get it. Absolutely.
You're going to
Get
get
it.
the
You'll nail
opportunity
it.
to turn it down. Is what you're going to get.
Yeah. You're going to be like, oh, that's not enough money. If it's a
Yeah.
job interview. You know what? Even if it isn't a job interview, if it's an interview about your recent work. So, Hart, how do you feel about your recent work? You know what? That's not enough money. And then you just drop the mic and get out of there.
I saw a really great meme the other day that I could relate to, and it was just like the boss asking someone like, "What? Why do you want to work at our company? What is it about us that makes you want to work here?" And the meme as the guy just throws his arms, he was like, "I just want to pop bottles and buy shit on the weekends." I'm like, that's why anyone works.
Everybody's working for the weekend.
You know it. The 80s told us so.
Nice. Well, I think you'll get it. You'll get it. The neck
Oh,
is
that's amazing.
Jennifer Botterill from the panel.
Yeah, I like her. I don't like
I'm not
that.
saying she can host.
No, I don't
I'm
think she
saying-
can. I think
I'm
not
saying
yet.
That if Lisa, I'm saying if Lisa Laflamme got the
And could
hosting
groom
job,
her.
she would be upset.
But she'd be a great groomer for her. Because I think she could get there. I just don't think. I find there's a weird dynamic between her and Bieksa.
I have a love-hate relationship with Bieksa in the way that he lightens the mood a little bit, but at times it's too unprofessional.
Yeah, he's kind of like O-Dog. But not as bad as O-Dog.
I like her on the panel a lot.
Yeah, I think it's a nice element. I think Rudy and Elliot are great with her. Yeah, I just find he's not disrespectful, but dismissive. If that makes sense.
Yeah, Bieksa. Thanks.
Happy
Yes,
Pride
happy
to you too,
Pride,
Harte.
everybody. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I'm actually drawing drag queens tonight in honor of Pride.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it reminds me of the last year's Pride when it was we did 3 paintings in one night.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember them?
I do. I don't know where they are right now, though. I rearranged, in case no one noticed, I've rearranged the studio. You probably don't. Maybe the background looks a little different.
It looks great.
Really just wanted to keep it tight. So I don't know where everything is at this hot moment. I was just trying to get everything in a reasonable space before the show.
Oh, we get a bunch of Pride emotes. This is great. Pride paint. Pride paint. Yeah, I think David Amber's going to get it, honestly, at the end of the day.
I would agree.
Which
I would
is
also
good
agree with
because-
Harte. Sorry.
I don't know what anyone here's sexuality is, but even if you aren't part of the LGBTQ plus community, I hope you are able to enjoy celebrating love and people being able to be themselves. What a great sentiment. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Yes. If Shane and I had
One
car
last-
money, we'd send you a car. But we don't have that kind of money.
If I had car money, You will get a car.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody has car money. You know who has car money? Oprah.
Yeah, I bet she does.
You know
And
what?
probably gets driven everywhere.
She also has bee money.
Yeah.
Bees.
Are you a big bee fan?
I'm a big fan of that specific bee gift.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pull it up.
Yeah, do it.
What? Where's the? It's so good. I'm laughing at myself here.
Yeah.
One last thing, though, I will
Okay.
say.
Yeah.
One last thing about the hockey thing.
Okay.
I want Kyle Bukakis to get off the ground and into the panel.
Which one's he?
He's the young man with the haircut.
Yeah, I don't know him.
What? Why is this
The
not
young man
playing?
with a haircut.
All right, I'll pull him up.
Yeah. Give him a tug.
Once you see him, you go, "Oh, Kyle."
Oh yeah, I have seen him. He has great hair.
Bukakis.
Yeah.
I'd love to see him on panel. Oh, it's a video. I didn't want to play a video.
Probably
here he
can't.
is.
Yeah.
Young Kyle.
It's probably 47.
His questions are pretty good.
Yeah.
I know that most of them are written. He never flubs or, he seems very professional as a broadcaster. So, be nice to see him.
That's cool. He kind of reminds me of Scarlett Johansson's boyfriend, the guy that does the news for Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, Colin Yost.
Yeah.
Hart has redeemed what draw for 2,000 Z Club points? Could you draw a rainbow peacock? We'll put it on the list. When are you next streaming, by the way? I hope to catch more of that one than I can do of this one. Thursday nights at 7 AST. What's that in Eastern time? 6 Eastern time?
6 Eastern, yeah.
Could be any young man with a haircut. No, but it was that specific young man with a haircut.
Yeah. So,
But did you see his haircut, Bia? It was perfect.
Yeah.
It's a perfect coif.
Oh yeah, like I appreciate the effort that must have gone into that.
Yeah, I like him as a broadcaster. I think like he's one of those guys that starts down there. Both Kelly and Elliot started that way, right? Like down by the ice, doing the.
Oh, I don't think
doing
so.
the intros.
But I don't know. I thought they were more established from other entities, and I thought Kelly was directly on the panel when he started, but I don't know.
Was he? Kelly Harudi.
Mm-hmm.
Harudi. No, I remember him doing intros.
Oh, cool.
Intros, extros. Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. It's definitely possible. I've seen a lot of Hockey Night in Canada.
Yeah. That and Oprah are your two favorite shows.
Yeah, that's right. And Dr. Oz, I record and specifically don't watch and then burn in the fire.
Mm. Now, how did you feel about the Dr. Phil's?
Also, didn't watch, recorded specifically to burn.
Yeah. Gotcha.
The amount of VHS tapes that I went through just to burn them. It's incredible.
Well, you grew up with VHS money.
We actually had a Betamax machine.
That actually feels more accurate.
Yeah. Better quality.
Yep.
Also, 6 movies at the movie store.
Yeah.
5,000 VHS movies, 6 Betamax movies. What are we watching tonight, Dad? Oh,
Same thing we watch
Goonies
every night.
again.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that's the... Because VHS was cheaper to make. Is that why?
Yeah,
That it
that's
won?
part of it.
Yeah.
The playback machines were cheaper, and here's a real American thing: the Betamax videotapes were smaller,
Yeah.
and
they didn't
so
like
the
that.
Americans thought the bigger tapes were better.
Right. They're probably right.
They were not. They were not right. Just throwing that out there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, David Amber, I think, is our choice.
Yeah.
I really think that Jennifer should get like her being on the panel is good. I think she can do more there. I don't know about maybe some international hockey hosting gigs. I'm not sure, or Olympic stuff like Scott Oak, as Scott Oak kind of like
Yeah.
leaves a little bit. 'Cause I do like her, and I do like her analysis of hockey.
So there's my... I'm going to lower this a hot second.
Ooh. On brand. Nope.
Off brand.
Absolutely don't look at that one. There. I got to remove that scene from our business.
Okay.
Right on, Doug. That looks awesome.
Thanks. This fun little sketch. All right. What are we feeling? Do you want to do... want to change it up?
You know what I'd like to do? You know what we haven't done in a long time?
We haven't danced in years.
Just wondering if we can do a very quick one of these. Absolutely not. No.
Can't pucker? Can you hear me bumping along with that?
Oh, I can.
Can
I don't know
everyone
about
else?
everybody else. Absolutely, they can. Yep. Because it's just an overlay. It's not a different scene.
I love that for them.
Yeah, me too. I should have said no so that you continue to do it.
I just rock right out. I don't know that it'll stop me from rocking out anyway.
Okay, good. There's a lot to choose from here. Maybe we do a quick celebrity net worth before we head into the next art piece.
Yeah.
Let's see. How about Ewan McGregor? That's my pick. On
People
this
like
one.
him.
Also, we talked about it.
Yeah. We sure did. There we go. Anyone in chat? Ooh. Ewan?
Yeah. What are other people thinking? Let's get some. You know what, Doug? While we're getting this, I'm gonna quickly get a beer.
Okay. Who am I thinking that we talked about tonight? Talked about Marvel. Talked about The Boys. I'm gonna go with The Boys, and based on their cameo, I'm gonna pick Charlize Theron. All right, chat. Need at least 2 more.
Oh, Charlize said that all.
Yeah. I went to the boys for that.
Oh, I didn't even friggin' recognize her, man.
I looked exactly like her, but yeah, no.
What?
I
I
can see
don't
that.
think so. Like, even looking back at the thing, I didn't see it.
Are
I
you
don't
a
know.
fan?
Of her? Oh my god. I've been a huge fan of her since she was on Arrested Development.
I don't remember her there.
Because I was a huge fan of that show, and then when she showed up and she was so good, and then I saw her on a bunch of like interview shows, and she just seems super cool and down to earth and funny and can laugh at herself. And
Bia came up with Carl Urban. We might have done him
that's
last
cool.
week, didn't we? Or no? I don't know.
We have not done a Celebrity Net Worth in a while. I think we definitely did him at one point, but I don't remember.
Because we were talking about Keith Urban and wondering if they were related.
Ooh, yeah.
Because we were doing...
we definitely talked about him.
And we did... What's his wife there? Nicole Kidman.
That's his wife? So does he have... I think I probably said that last time we talked about him.
Keith Urban.
So does he...
And you said he was really unattractive.
Does he have... Oh, Keith Urban. Right.
Yeah.
Keith Urban's wife. I think that...
Carl Urban, I have no idea who he's married to. Or if he's married.
Well, we're about to find out.
Might be a chance.
Might be a chance. Okay, so here we go. We ready?
Yeah.
Let's get it going. I'm more Doug. Here we go. Ewan McGregor. All right. What are we thinking? Let me pull up his statistics, everybody. So Ewan Gordon McGregor is OBE. I don't know what the OBE is. Is a Scottish actor. His accolades include Golden Globe Award, Primetime Emmy, a BAFTA, bunch of awards. I see. Order of the British Empire for his services to drama and charity. Obviously, all the Star Wars. Train Spotting was a huge one from him. Mm-hmm. He did that documentary where he traveled around on a dirt bike with his buddy, which was really interesting. Big Fish was a big one. Robots. He's done some voice acting. A lot of movies. He's been in a lot of stuff. Ooh, this is a hot one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's done well. And I don't think he's 50.
He is 51, Doug.
Oh.
He's 51.
Off by
One
one.
year older. All right, let's go. I'm going to go with 38 million. Opening it up. 38 million net worth. Big Fish a lot. Yeah, Big Fish was a great movie.
It was a great movie.
And then I thought that salmon fishing in the Yemen was going to be a lot like that. It was not, and it was very boring.
Mm-hmm. I liked it, though.
I don't know. I think my expectations had really screwed me for that one.
The Island with him.
The Island?
And Scarlett. Don't know them.
Okay, but how much is he worth, Bia? What's his net worth? 35 million. Rowie says 27 million.
I think you're all low. I'm going to go 52 million.
52 million for Doug?
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else? Let's get those million guesses in there. I will pull up the results. in the meantime, oh my goodness, this is just a sad state of affairs, isn't it? Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
25 million.
What?
I know.
Rowie.
I
was double.
I'm freaking shocked.
Yeah.
Honestly, what the heck? I thought I was low. I was just coming in low because I usually come in way too high.
Yeah.
So all right, let's move on.
Yeah.
Charlize Theron.
Mm-hmm.
Charlize Elizabeth Wickenheiser. No, wait, hold on. Charlize Theron is a South African and American actress and producer, one of the world's highest paid actresses.
Mm-hmm.
It says so right in her Wikipedia, by the way. Screen Actors Guild Academy Award, Golden Globe Award, most influential people in the world, named by Time Magazine. Mad Max Fury Road, Monster, Old Guard, Tongue Blonde, tons of stuff. Fast and the Furious, like I said before, Arrested Development, Young Adult. She's done comedy, she's done drama, she's done action, Aeon Flux. Yeah, just all around fantastic actress, right?
Yeah.
The Road? Man.
Right.
Everything from comedy to not comedy. Those are the two that I have.
And what do you think of her love interests, like Sean Penn?
Not a huge fan. Like, I like Sean Penn's acting. I don't like him as a love interest.
Gotcha.
I like Charlize Theron as a love interest.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'd be down for that. How old do you think she is, Doug?
46.
Bang on, buddy. She's
Wow.
But I think that's the kind of thing you know. No? Do you know what I mean?
I'm not sure I do. No. How would I know that?
Because she's exactly my age.
Oh.
In fact, her birthday,
Yeah.
take a guess. What month is her birthday in?
I'm going to say February.
August. Look at her face. August, baby. Look at it. Look at it. All right. What do we think?
Yeah, I
what
don't know.
What do we think her money is? I'm not guessing first. I guessed first last time.
Okay, I'll go first. 92 million.
Ooh. Doug coming in hot.
Mm-hmm.
She is one of the world's highest paid actresses. 82, says Bia.
Mm-hmm.
And just because there's four names up here does not mean that you cannot join in. Anybody who is joining us, feel free to join in.
Oh,
Rohi's pulling a Price is Right with 83 million.
Dirty.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with Bia's initial feeling of 88.
Okay. You guys are all real tight.
Real tight. I could have gone off book here, but I don't think so.
What's the answer?
I don't know, but I actually think that she's probably over 100.
I would wonder too.
Ooh, yeah. Way over 100.
Like 190?
170.
I win.
Yeah. Good for her. 170. You know what? She's worth it.
Apparently.
Just start.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
All right. This one should be an interesting bit of business.
1 million.
Ooh, really? Low. Good old Carl. Carl Hines, as in the ketchup. Urban is a New Zealand actor. His career began an appearance in New Zealand films and TV series such as Xena Warrior Princess. His first Hollywood role was in the 2002 horror film Ghost Ship. 2002. How old do you think he is, Doug?
He's 49.
He's 50. He was in Dread, The Boys, Thor, Lord of the Rings,
Star
Trek, Riddick, Doom.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Red, The Bourne Supremacy,
Yeah.
Star Trek Beyond, Priest. So he's done a ton of action stuff, but always like third billing, right? Like never the main dude. I think like this, The Boys is his breakout role. I'm sure he's getting a ton of money for this season. I think he got more money last season than he did the first season. So I think that's kind of like going. But he's done a lot of stuff way back into the 93, 92 era when he was a young boy. Just a young fella.
Rowie with 24.
He was in a thing called Sea Beast. Sorry, The Sea Beast. And also in something called The Prince of Milk.
Cool.
Where he was the star. Not probably good. A couple living happily together on a dairy farm begin to lose the spark in their relationship after talking with a friend. Lucinda starts causing minor conflicts in order to stir up the romance in their relationship. The King of Milk.
That was the Prince of Milk.
Prince of Milk. Well, you know, a prince becomes a king.
Sometimes.
Oh, 24, 42. Ooh, Bia's at 42. Doug's at 17. Huh. Interesting. I'm going to come in at a middle of the road. 29 million. I think that's high. You know what? I'm not picking 29 million. I'm picking 11.
Was my second guess.
Going super low on this.
Yeah.
What's that?
11 was my second guess.
I think he's made a lot of money recently, but I'm not sure.
But like he hasn't had the career Ewan McGregor has, and he only had 25 million.
Interesting. 20 million is the response here.
Me.
Look at Doug coming in hot.
That's rare.
That's
I hardly ever win this.
Big hot Doug coming in hot with the wins.
Nice.
Hot wins.
It's like a bad meat commercial.
I ate this bad meat. Oh. Well,
Now I got the
there you go.
wins. The old meat wins.
I like Rowie's question. What happened since I've been gone? Doug is good at net worth now?
Yep.
Doug's always been better than me, but never been better than Bia. And here we are.
Yep. It's my first time.
Well, good job. It was nice to play Celebrity Net Worth once again.
So poppy.
Celebs! Yeah.
And all their money.
Good old-fashioned Celebrity Network.
Yeah.
That was a good one, though. I liked that mix of characters.
Yeah, because they were kind of all over the place, weren't they?
So I want to pull up the picture of Charlize Theron in The Boys? Because I don't see how people are like, oh, that's obviously her.
I guess I'm just familiar with her face.
But
See?
the amount of makeup that is on her in this thing. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. So this is the one that I saw after. Like, I didn't recognize her when the show was going on. I didn't. That wasn't something that I was like, oh,
Yeah, I picked
that's
it up.
her. I don't know. Like, I don't. This isn't. This. I don't know. I guess I'm not good at faces. I'm face blind. I have face blindness.
Mm-hmm.
So this is more. Oh my god! I've clicked on a thing. My search results are gonna be screwed for the next long time now.
Yep.
So this is more like, I guess it's the smoothing and the crazy makeup, because this is more.
Yeah.
It's not a great.
But that's what skin looks like, not like that.
Yeah. Anyway. Anyway, you said that she was in that, and I'm like, as who? As what?
Mm-hmm. You were very surprised.
Yeah, you gotta focus, Pia. You gotta focus for net worth. You know? Celebrity net worth needs your undivided attention.
Yeah. Only you can win.
Yeah. You gotta get back into form. You know?
Yeah.
I guess we're not playing it a lot lately, so it's hard to be on point, you know? What are we working on now, Doug?
I was just doing a little painting of a lady. Why, was there a request that I missed or anything?
Where there was the rainbow.
But he wanted to watch.
Right, so next time, right?
Yeah. That was my understanding, unless I was wrong.
No, I think that's right. I'm just making sure that we don't miss it.
Fair.
Okay, ready for some questions, Doug?
Oh yeah, is this like getting real with Doug?
No, not yet. This is this is which famous person died too soon?
Arnold from Different Strokes?
Did he? I'm gonna look it up. I know that Dana Plato did.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Todd Bridges, right? That
Todd
wasn't
is
Arnold.
I think that was Willis.
Oh, that's right. Gary Coleman.
Gary Coleman.
Well, who was Arnold?
Gary Coleman.
Oh. Yeah. Died May 28th, 2010 at the age of 42.
Well, I guess that's not too young.
I'm gonna tell you it's a weird choice.
I'm aware. You asked, I answered.
Yeah, it's from the heart. It was from the heart.
Yeah.
Okay. Which fictional character would terrify you if it suddenly became real?
What's the snake from Jungle Book? Charlize Theron played that snake, actually.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. The snake from Jungle Book is Ka.
Yeah.
A talking snake would be very frightening, and especially because, I mean, your history with snakes is not
Very chatty.
great. Yeah.
What about you? Who would scare you?
Anything? Well, I guess Pennywise from It would not be great. Because I already have a fear of clowns from Poltergeist, which was the very first horror movie I ever saw at a very tender age. And in that, a clown comes to life and gets the kids from under the bed. Not, just not, just all around not good. Homelander for Bia. That would be very scary, actually.
Yeah,
Especially knowing what we know.
it's true.
Have
So
you ever
you-
been banned from anywhere? Sorry, Doug, I cut you off. You were
That's
about to
okay.
say something.
Have I ever been banned from anywhere?
Mm-hmm.
Does like ex's houses count?
No, I think that's expected. I think we're talking like a public place, or I guess X's places if it's a restraining order. That would be
Oh,
interesting
okay.
to hear
Yeah,
about.
that'd be I guess no.
Oh, okay.
You? Guessing yes.
I was banned from a Zellers once.
I almost picked you for a pinball place.
So I was banned from a Zellers and the resulting mall, which I then got unbanned from. So in grade 9, there was a mall not too far from the high school that we went to. And I would go there with my friends, and we would go to Mr. Hamburger, which was just like a mom and pop hamburger shop. We go there for lunch. I'm not going to say every day, but pretty freaking often. Like at least 2 or 3 times a week, we would walk down to the mall and go to Mr. Hamburger. One day, we went into the Zellers, and one of the guys I was with shoplifted a wallet. And they caught us, and then they treated us all like we shoplifted the wallet, even though it was only that jackass that stole it.
Yep.
And then they called the cops, and there was a resulting ban of Zellers, which, okay, don't care. For those that don't know, Zellers is just a department store. It's where our Z Club points come from. But the whole mall ban was very upsetting because I wanted to go to Mr. Hamburger.
Right. And he couldn't.
Yeah, so anyway, there was a conversation had with the mall people saying, look,
Was it the mall police?
it was like the mall, yeah, the mall police. Paul Blart.
You know his name.
Yeah, whoever the Paul Blart was of those days. But the conversation was basically like, look, I didn't shoplift anything. I didn't have this conversation, by the way. My dad helped me have this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't steal anything. I'm fine with being banned from Zellers. It makes sense. Look, I was with a guy that took some stuff. Fine. Ban me from your store. But you can't ban me from the mall. This is like, I didn't do anything. I was just with a guy that did something. I patronize these stores. I go to the grocery store. I go to Mr. Hamburger. I go buy shoes. That's where we got our first dog from. Like,
Yeah.
just like, you know, let's be reasonable here. And they were like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Let's be reasonable. And then I got to go to Mr. Hamburger more.
Perfect.
Your dad threw a dog into your room.
What was your favorite hamburger to have?
Oh, at
Mr.
Mr.
Hamburger.
Hamburger or just in general?
At Mr. Hamburger.
So Mr. Hamburger had a great, just straight up cheeseburger. It was one of those, like, they clearly made the patties there themselves. It wasn't a frozen patty. It was a homemade patty. They grilled the bun on the flat top, which was good.
Yeah.
But the thing that was the bee's knees there was their fries were so good. They were the crispy on the outside, the fluffy on the inside,
Double
and
baked.
the gravy.
Double-
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, absolutely double fried. Realizing that now, I was super young. I was like, when I was like 13. But that's what kept us coming back, because a burger and fries was like $3.
Yeah.
And if you're a young person looking for a lunch that you can get for $3, it's like nowhere. Even in the city at the time, which was a long freaking time ago, that was a very cheap meal. So it was just nice to be able to walk from the high school. And the other thing that was nice was, like, most of the high school people didn't go there. So we would go there for lunch, and it would be a bunch of old people and us. So
It's funny how that
Wasn't
really
like
kind of
this-
stuck with you. You still eat that way. You're like, oh, the
Rowdy.
seniors. I'm gonna go.
Oh, follow the seniors, man. Like, if a place is busy and it's got a lineup full of seniors, you know it's a good place. Yeah,
Excuse
so great place. I doubt it's still there. You know what? I'm going to look it up. What about you? Did you have a favorite spot when you were in, what's that, like, just
Junior
the
high?
cusp of high school? Yeah,
So junior
to
high.
high school.
I did. I really liked going to. You know what? I didn't like going, but I went because my friend liked going there. Was Deluxe French fries. Do you know it?
I do, yeah. It's a fish and chip shop.
Kinda, yeah, but it's a chain. There was there, or I'd go to the candy store and get lunch there, and just eat candy.
Candy.
But you're not a big candy guy, are you?
No.
You ever
Nope.
date anyone named Candy, or have a nickname for someone?
No,
you
but I
dated?
would. I was on a television show called The Candy Show, though.
Oh, what was that about? Candy?
There was a comedian called, her name was Candy. What's her last name?
Was it Fiona's sister? That
Hold
was
on,
funny.
Hold on.
That was funny.
Palmatier. Candy Palmatier.
We'll just let that go then.
Anyway, she had a show called The Candy Show, and we were on that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So here's what I've found. I found an obituary. Peter of Mr. Hamburger, Hopedale Mall. Hopedale Mall was the mall. It's in Oakville, Ontario. So Peter died in 2007. That's sad. I can never go to Mr. Hamburger. Apparently it's not there anymore.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was hoping that someday I would go back to Mr. Hamburger and get a hamburger and fries.
And now you can't.
Yeah.
You know
Wow.
what you can do? Start your own Mr. Happy Hamburger. And be Mr. Happy Hamburger for someone like you now.
Okay. Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Me and you, Doug. Mr. Happy Hamburger.
Can't we call it Meet Me in the Buns or no?
We can call it the Meet Me into the Bun special, and it's a hot dog.
Perfect.
Like, it's a hamburger place, and we have one hot dog, and it's the Meet Me in the Bun special.
Mm-hmm. Feels on brand.
Geez, this is like such a nostalgia moment for me. Like, I'm looking at all these pictures of this mall that I haven't been to in 30 years. Maybe I'll save this for after the show.
I'm glad you asked me if I ever got kicked out of a place, and so you could have all these like memories. That's awesome.
So I can bring up my own.
No, it's cool. I like it.
What's your longest favorite song, Doug?
How do you mean, like a 10-minute song, or like
No,
I've loved it for so long?
The song that you have had as a favorite song for the longest amount of time.
Landslide.
Yeah.
I fell in
How
love
did
with
you
it.
land on that?
The Smashing Pumpkins, actually. It was on the B side. Well, it might have been their album called B Sides. And I was like, oh, this is an amazing song. I just fell in love with it, not knowing there was a Fleetwood Mac version at the time. Didn't like the Dixie Chick version, but it made the song around more, so that was nice. Did someone else do it recently, or am I imagining that?
Oh, I'm sure. Let me look it up. So, ooh, jeez, you put it in as a cover, and it's crazy the amount of covers that come up. Miley Cyrus did it recently. Dixie Chicks, like you had mentioned. Sierra Eagleson, who I don't know. Passenger, Elise Christian, Foxes and Fossils. Bush did a cover of it.
Oh wow! Like Bush as in Kate Bush, or Bush as in like Bush X?
Yeah, Bush is in Bush X. Yeah.
Interesting.
So that's funny because I think the rest of the world knows Bush as Bush, and in Canada there was already a band named Bush that was
Right.
not popular, so Bush here needed to put an X at the end of their name.
Just to differentiate.
We in Canada know them as Bush X.
It's weird, isn't it? Going to the old Bush X concert tonight. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go to the Bush one.
You mean Bush as in Bush X? Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Man, there's 1,000 covers of this.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's good
not
tune.
all of them good, apparently.
Oh, I can imagine.
I will say that I bet that Miley Cyrus cover is good.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised I didn't know she did one.
So, she did this whole backyard session series.
Oh,
where
years
she did,
ago. Yeah.
covers of so many songs, and
With-
I'm still discovering things that she did covers of. So I'm a very big Cardigans fan, and their last album was in 2005, which is crazy. I didn't realize it was that long ago. And there was a post recently of them practicing for some shows with some new material, so I got kind of excited and I started watching it. And then I had mentioned it to somebody, and like, oh, have you seen Miley Cyrus's version of Communication? by the cardigans, and I'm like, what? And so I looked it up, and it was one of those backyard sessions, and so I literally watched that today. Fantastic. She does a fantastic job. That Jolene cover hers is amazing.
It's so good, yeah.
Absolutely, Bia. That's like, that's so great. And I watched a couple of the other covers that she did in that backyard session. Like, she's nailing everything, man. She's got a great singing voice. That she can sing.
Yeah.
Landside, yeah, it makes you cry every time. Every time. What kind of dog did your dad throw in your room? Super want to know. Oh, what's... You got a new badge. You got the elephant badge.
It's the elephant badge.
Our 9-month subscriber badge is the elephant.
It's awesome.
Right? This is looking good, Doug.
Thanks. I wasn't sure there for a hot minute, but
the only thing I'm not sure about is the railing.
You don't like it?
I'm just not sure where it fits yet. Maybe I need more background.
It's just leaning up against it.
Oh, okay. There. I got the background I need.
Okay. I think I need to structure some things.
Bia really likes the pose of the lady. I do as well.
Thanks.
I'm super sad about Mr. Hamburger.
Yeah.
I'm stuck on it. That sucks.
Sorry.
That's okay.
No, I didn't do it.
No, you didn't. And you know what? I'm going to ask you another question to move on from that.
Sure.
What's the worst smell you can remember?
Rotted, salted mackerel.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can almost smell it from the description. It's
Yeah.
like it's not even just mackerel. It was salted.
Yeah.
It was dried out even a little bit before it. Oh. Yeah, rotting fish is never good. Never good. It's always going to be up there, right?
Yeah.
What's the worst smelling thing you've ever eaten?
Durian.
Yeah, okay. So you had durian? And
Yeah.
when you ate it, how did you feel about it?
It was very tasty. I like sugar. That helps, but no, I really liked it.
Why is it's super sweet?
Not super sweet, but it's like it's not a salty thing or savory.
Yeah. Yeah. So we went to I was in a band and we were playing the Magdalen Islands, which is a small island off of the other side of PPI. And there's a very famous stinky cheese from there. And boy, when they say it's stinky, they are not messing about.
Oh yeah.
It's like feet. It smells like feet. Like a stinky foot cheese. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I do.
Makes sense to you, Doug?
Yeah.
I honestly thought that there was no way I would be able to eat it, and then you put it in your mouth, and you're like, "Oh my god, this is crazy delicious." And there's this weird disconnect between how bad it smells and how good it tastes. Is that the same with the durian?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh, it's Sudi. Oh, everybody knows Sudi. How you doing, Sudi? Remember that dog that he posted?
Yeah, yeah. She's lovely.
Cute Sudi. If you want to see it, you go to pets in the Discord.
Get any weekend
Exclamation
plans?
point, Discord. Well, I'm gonna watch the hockey for sure, and we'll see if I develop full-blown COVID or
Right. Yeah.
not. I think I'm gonna test. So I tested today and was negative, but today is the first day that I experienced any sort of cough or sore throat. And I know that it's usually like on the third or fourth day. So I'm going to test again on Saturday and sort of see where I am. And if I feel good tomorrow and test negative on Saturday, then I'm going to say I didn't get it.
Right.
And then that'll change the weekend. Otherwise, I have my garden half prepped. I have strawberries growing right now. I want to put...
Oh, wow.
I have sunflower, Thai basil, mint, and a bunch of different peppers in pots, and I'm going to put those actually in the ground. We'll see how it goes.
Cool. Sounds like quite an adventure.
Thea says there are these bushes here, witch's bloom, are smelling like I got banned for writing the word on Twitch. I think. Let's say the outcome of men when they have sex. Right.
Gotcha. I think.
Yeah, it smells like man business. Yeah. Oh man, I'm always trying not to throw up when walking the dog close to those bushes. What does the dog think? It's a weird question.
It actually is. What
I've
does
had
the
my
dog think?
dad's dog here. My dad's back to traveling almost full time, and so
Oh, okay.
the dog has been here a bunch, and she loves this game. So she's fairly toy driven and also fairly food driven, but she gets like this focus on a ball and she loses her mind. But she won't let you play with her with the ball. Like you give her the ball and then she throws it around herself and she dances around it and kicks it all over the place. But if you go to pick it up, she'll growl at you. Like she's like very controlling over it. Also just for context, she's a rescue, so these are not taught behaviors. These are from the past behaviors. But she'll do this thing where she takes the ball and she lies down on my deck, which is fairly high up. It's
Yeah.
a second story deck. She'll lie down at the edge of the deck and she'll play with the ball right on the edge. She'll use her nose to nudge the ball to the edge and then she'll catch it with her paw and she'll pull it back. And then she'll push it to the edge and catch it with her paw and roll it around the edge. And then inevitably it drops because you can't play that game forever, right?
Right.
Especially when your motor skills are that of a dog.
Yeah.
And so yesterday I'm working and she's playing ball on the edge of the deck. And then, of course, it inevitably drops. And then she comes in and stares at me and whines until I go and either let her go get it or go down and get it myself and bring it back up. She did that for an hour and a half yesterday.
You got her spoiled. That's good.
Anyway, she had the best time.
Yeah.
But now she's... my dad picked her up today because I don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, right.
But I get her back if everything's fine. I get her back next week, and
Cool.
then she'll be here for.
Indefinitely.
Well, who knows? Off and on, I think all summer. I think that's
Cool.
the way that goes. Yeah, should be good.
Totally. Keep you company, keep you out of trouble.
get me into trouble, more like.
Probably more likely, you're right.
Give me 1 second here, Doug. I'll be right back.
You too. Oh yeah. Like, does Lulu react to like other smells? Like, really have a strong reaction that you think are less offensive than that bush? Do you guys have plans for the weekend? Or did we already cover this? Yeah. It's funny, my cats have now kind of discovered more of a, well, I mean, they always smell everything, but more interested in smelling like what I'm eating more and more. But they don't want to eat it, they just want to smell it. It's really kind of funny. I mean, they may want to eat it, but they don't. Are you doing a photo shoot?
Everybody's working on the weekend.
So you got a busy weekend. Working and streaming.
Oh,
Cool.
you should definitely stream. Stream.
Do you stream of you retouching photos?
So one thing that I was noticing about Bia's stream,
Yeah.
redrawing every brick on a brick chimney. Every brick. Just like, man, this is exhausting. It seemed like it was exhausting. So much retouch. Yes. So much retouch. Although I will say the tool, and I don't know what it's called because I've never used it. I've used the one where you like pick a spot and then you draw the other spot and it picks from the other spot. But you were using some tool where you just kind of like paint over a thing, like you were removing these antennas. You paint over the antenna and then it would just be gone. And what tool was that? Because that was amazing. A lot of Photoshop stuff.
Cool.
Pretty cool. Yeah, it's fun to watch because you're just like, yeah.
It's on in the daytime for us, so right? Because I remember seeing it being like, I've got a meeting, I can't go.
Yeah. So I was watching it a little bit while I worked, and then I had to go to the office and do some stuff, and then I came back, and the stream was still on. So
I drove by your office the other day.
Oh, nice.
I know there was a brewery place up on the hill.
Oh,
up by the high school.
Off track.
Something like that, I don't know.
Oh no, Betty Bot hasn't been.
Oh dear.
Sorry, B. I was gonna give you a shout out, but Betty Bot is sleeping. Yeah, off track, right? On the way up the
up the back way to Duke Street, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it any good?
That's been there for a while. Not bad at all.
Yeah.
They say they have pizza, but the pizza is actually from the convenience store across the street, which is a little bit weird.
Yeah. Oh, spot healing. Oh yeah. Gotcha. Oh, I see what you're saying now. Describe the chain. Yeah, you borrow from over here to layer an amount over here to make it blend. Yeah.
It's neat. I've used that bit, but I don't know. It just seemed like you were kind of like drawing in these and fixing the bush. There's a bush in front of the house you're fixing. It's more there for the German speaking.
Fair. Did you want to do anything more? Were you feeling like a little geo something, or do you feel like easing on out?
Well, it's up to you, Doug. I could play one round of GeoGuessr if you're down.
I'm down. Yeah.
Yeah, one quick GeoGuessr. Everybody want to play a little bit of GeoGuessr? All right, I always do this wrong at the start. We go GeoGuessr, and then we get the one that's like, "Hey, pay a bunch of money," and then we're like, "No, we don't know how to do that." I fixed it. I fixed it, everybody. I picked the wrong one, though. There's chat. That's what chat looks like for Doug.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, my goodness.
My goodness.
Right into the mic.
Well, that's great, really.
Crap. Nice. Weekend's off. Oh, no. One of these, Doug.
Well, these happen more
Dead
often
ends.
than they should.
Didn't we have one of these recently?
Yeah. Whoa, that's very
Oh,
different.
yeah. And then it warps you into something else?
Yeah.
What the frick? This is the second time we've got one of these, and you can't go anywhere. Those are our two options.
All right.
So this feels very Australia-ish to me. Ecuador, he says. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't feel Australia. You're 5 minutes behind stream. Reload, Rowie, reload. Yeah, this is a weird one. What the frick, man?
Yeah.
I don't know what we're going to do with this.
Well, I'm looking at the language on the sign.
And this is the same as the last time we got stuck in one of these roundabout warpy zones. Was the same language. Do we remember where it was? It is in Australia. No, you're absolutely right, Roy. Anyway, what did you say, Doug?
I don't think it is Ecuador. I think it was Morocco. Or Tunisia.
Where are we looking here? Where's Morocco?
Down.
Over here somewhere?
No. Left. Left. I thought you said it a while ago. Boom.
Oh, yeah. Last time it was one of the islands, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go with Morocco. I think you're right. Somewhere in here somewhere. How about
Marrakesh?
somewhere in here?
Yep.
How about that?
Iran.
Oh, for a sec. Oh, and it was that last time, too. All right. Well, that was a bad start just by the unluckiness.
Okay.
Oh, no. Okay. Ooh. We're just zoomed in. Okay. Blue skies.
It could be England. What side of the road are they on?
Looks like the right. Well, how come we can't go anywhere?
There it is. There are arrows right there.
This tree doesn't seem... maybe. There's a sign.
Yeah, it's tropical.
They're on the left side. Yeah?
I'm going to say New Zealand.
This kind of white line. Does that make sense for you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, left side of the road. So Australia, New Zealand, these houses, palm trees.
I guess doesn't
Getting
look.
a lot of view here, are we?
Yeah.
This is weird.
Just Stan's got the snores on tonight.
Rowie thinks it's Brisbane.
Okay.
Here, I'm going right here.
Okay. Auckland.
Oh, you were right. It is New Zealand. Doug was right. Dun dun dun. We're getting the shaft on the ability to like look around and stuff. Oh,
Trans.
C939BPR. Does anybody know what bus that is?
Trans something. Trans Galapagos. Trans Pacific. My gut says Malaysia.
Weirdly going backwards here. A little bike there. Malaysia. Okay. I agree. I mean, I have no reason not to. We're getting weird directional things happening tonight. Oh! This looks like a tour bus if I ever saw one.
Mm-hmm.
It's either tours or pizzas.
Yeah, that's a Chevy, which is interesting.
Where did it go? Oh, there's that bus again.
I mean, this could be Cuba.
We've got this weird... Oh, looks like we're going down the street a little bit here.
Yeah, I'm still
Not
feeling...
a lot of information here. Oh,
I'm still feeling Malaysia.
okay, let's go. Malaysia. Where is it?
Right above Singapore. To the left a little bit. Yep. Yep. Oh, left. Yep. Malaysia.
Where in Malaysia?
Right in the middle.
Right here?
Yep.
Maybe on this highway somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
The suspense is killing me. Every time this pops up, I'm like, God damn, it's over.
Oh, Mexico. Or no, maybe
Oh.
Guatemala?
Guatemala? El Salvador?
Yep.
All right, I think
4 out of 5.
ooh, palm trees.
Yeah.
Left side of the road. This is a very Land Rover Australian sort of deal here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Papua New Guinea. We have no option to move. This is what we get. This is all we get. Palm trees and big sky. And this ute-like thing. The quality of the camera. You can see all of Doug's blue eyes.
Oh, this one? Am I supposed to be here now? Sorry. Wasn't even paying attention.
Tough, right? Like there's this little shack, these palm trees, this wide open blue sky. Like we don't have a lot to go on. I just wish we could go up the road a little bit.
Yeah, I'm thinking...
Left-hand drive.
Yeah.
So I'm like...
What's about Grand Canary Islands or Grand Cayman?
I'm like Papua New
Vanuatu.
Guinea, Australia,
What's-
Vanuatu.
Yeah, where's that?
Interesting. Somewhere here, isn't it?
Not sure.
You're gonna have to help me. I'm not geography literate.
Can you search?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Oh, right here, let me help.
Oh, like, can I search? Yes. Can you search in the game? No.
That's what I meant in the game. I'll search for you though.
No. I can do it. I have a computer here, and I'm not on camera, so.
Oh, wow. Whoa.
Okay. Off to that corner there. Here, Savannah Watts. All right. How about we pick this loop here?
Cool.
Oh, I was right. It
You
was
said
Papua New Guinea.
Wow.
Wow. I'm friggin' on it. All right, last one, ladies and gentlemen. And maybe we'll get to move our camera, or no. Or
Oh,
no.
wow.
Look at
Wow.
this bullshit. We're just getting screwed on every one of these. Minus. Zoom out. No. Come on. How are you going to guess this? All right, where are we in the world, everybody?
Puerto Rico. No,
I think
Colombia.
we're in the middle of fucking Brazil.
Okay.
I'm just guessing.
Nope, Africa.
Okay. Well,
Dominican and Congo? What?
just like that was the worst round of GeoGuessr. Like, we couldn't move the camera. Not one of them did we have the opportunity to really like think about. It was like you're stuck in some weird corner or something.
Mm-hmm.
This didn't really give us it's the upside down exactly. It really shafted us there.
Yeah.
Usually I really enjoy GeoGuessr, not so much tonight.
That's fair. I didn't like it either.
You know what I did like, though? Having everybody here. It was so
Yeah, it
nice
was great.
to see you all tonight.
Yeah. Thank you all for showing up. Pleasure as always. We look forward to it.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see you next week. Summer is in full swing, so I do hope everybody is enjoying summer and winter for you, Roy. Hope you're enjoying the winter in the Australia. In the upside down. Not sure when you'll be back next. Well, if we don't see you, Roy, for a while, please enjoy work. Tell them to give you the odd, I guess Friday morning. Yeah, for you. Thanks, everybody, for coming by. We'll see you next week.
Yep. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Bye.